Okay, so in the kit we got the white interface block, black interface block. This is a firm block, this is a soft block. Reason why we'd grab one or the other is the firm block is going to be really nice for harder paint, meaning the clear coat's harder, so you need a firmer block so that it will respond to the sanding. Where the softer block would be better for softer paints, that the paint responds really quick to the sanding. Being that this is a GM vehicle, they typically have a softer clear coat, so I went with the soft block. I started with 2000 grit paper. You saw me in my initial step. I went through, I sanded up to this body line, and then I transferred up to this section and sanded that section. I followed that with the 3000 grit paper, because what that did is that refined my sanding marks from the 2000 grit paper. So after I got done with the sanding steps, I switched to rotary with our chop top on that 3-inch Milwaukee, which comes through and quickly pulls up the sanding marks. Then I'm left with some patterns, we call them holograms, from the rotary that need to be refined. So then I switched to a DA polisher after the rotary with classic cut. And what that does is that pulls up the marks left from the rotary. So I'm refining each step. Then the third final step was to go through with Classic Finish Plus with black foam. And what that did is it pulled up that light amount of haze that you saw after I got done with the initial step with the DA polisher and Classic Cut. So in total, it was 2 steps of sanding, 2000 grit to 3000 grit, a rotary step, and then 2 DA steps. Now, a few comments, you can still see a little bit of the grooves where the scratches was. But what this kit helps you do is it helps you know that you went as deep as you possibly could to remove the isolated defect without accepting too much risk being potentially going through the clear coat. On OEM paint, meaning original equipment manufacturer, meaning a factory vehicle off the lot, there's only a certain amount of clear coat. So as soon as you drop down below 2000 grit sandpaper, you really start accepting a lot of risk of potentially going through that clear coat, or at minimum, just leaving a very thin amount of clear coat left on the vehicle, which is not what we want to do. Okay, we want to get the defect as visually pleasing as possible while leaving maximum material and preserving the life of the paint.